I'm giving away this $25,000 4 Series BMW. Welcome back to my channel. That's right, I'm giving away this BMW. The time is here. I finally get to unveil the car that I'm going to give away. Now, it's not going to look quite like this when I'm all done. I'm going to, of course, maybe add some wheels, add some tint. I'm going to add a couple carbon fiber parts. I'm going to do a couple things before I give it away to make it look even prettier. And then once I select a winner, you get to fly out to California and we get to further customize things like the color. We can talk about all that when I pick a winner. But yeah, it is true. I'm giving away this 4 Series, and there's my beautiful M3 CS sitting next to it. I've had a lot of requests to give that car away as well. Maybe one day I'll give it away. Maybe one day. I do have a list of buyers that already want to buy it, and it's not for sale. This thing just kicks ass. I love this thing, but I'm quickly becoming a BMW fan, and I've had a lot of people have a lot of interest in winning this car. And so the easiest way to win this car is to like, subscribe, comment, and enable notifications on my channel. That is the easiest way for me to give this car away. And at the time of recording this, we're approaching 230,000 subscribers. Once I get to 300,000 subscribers, I will be giving this car away. And how that works is I pick a person at random. If you want to know further, I have a video. I gave a Camaro away that we customized for Andrew. It came in, needed some work, needed some wheels, needed some tires, needed a wrap. We took care of all of that for him. As a matter of fact, we had to change out some of the seats because the owner before that had some seats that didn't work right. So we had to put some new seats in there. And he's leaving with a fully customized Camaro. He's very excited, and we're gonna do a similar thing with this BMW. So a couple of videos are up on his adventure, giving the car away, customizing the car, so you can go see how it all works. But again, super easy. How you enter is every 100,000 subscriber, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I've been giving away cars, maybe I'll stick with cars, maybe I'll do cash, maybe I'll do a coaching, maybe I'll give you a vacation, I don't know. But right now we're giving away this 4 Series BMW. Like, comment, subscribe, enable notifications, that's how you win. So let's go ahead and take a deeper look at this car. Fairly good condition for having about 50,000 miles on it. I think we should probably lower it a little bit and add some wheels for sure, which I have a hookup on those. Some of these things, you know, we can put some carbon fiber on to give it, you know, a little bit more of aggressive look. If you're driving a BMW, you know, it's a little bit sportier. We want to make it more sporty. I did register it in Montana, so when I pick a winner, we'll cross that bridge and help you get it registered in California, of course. Maybe do some chrome delete. It definitely needs tint. You could tell this car was taken care of, which I love, but it definitely needs some tint. You know, carbon fiber, maybe carbon fiber hood. A few things we can do. The interior here. So I'm not a big tan guy, but again, I don't really, you know, I don't give what the car looks like, to be honest, on the inside, as long as it's comfortable. I think my Porsche has like a red interior, but it has a blue wrap on it right now. My Lamborghini, which is changing colors, Mervalto, is like yellow inside because it's yellow OEM. I typically don't care. Let's see what you think though. We have cream on the inside. So white on the outside, cream on the inside here. Come on in. You got your BMW starter up. Got a cool moonroof right here that opens. You want to head to the beach, head to the mountains, whatever you want to do. We got the cool screen with the Bluetooth and all that jazz. There's like sport and eco mode right here. We got a good back seat. It is a coupe. Remember, it is a coupe. You know, glove compartment. It has the charger so you can connect to the car as well. Inside the center console here, so you got all that hooked up. And yeah, you know, you could tell that even the seats, there is some wear, but not what you would expect from, you know, 50,000 miles on a car like this. It drives very well. Looks like a lot of things have been left in good condition, which we really like. And if you have kids or you to transport stuff, or you have to go on day trips, it does have a good, oh, we got to make this wing carbon fiber right here too. That's a must. Look at that. That needs to be carbon fiber, blacked out. You know, a lot of good trunk space back here. And so if you have been watching my channel and following me, you know, I started with a lot of car stuff, and I don't want to get away from the cars. I love cars. It's a passion of mine. Now I own a few businesses in the car industry. I definitely don't want to get away from that, for sure. But one of the, I guess, comments or things I got from close friends, even people that have been following me for a while, they want to know how I got the cars. They're like, look, Chris, there's 1,001 influencers out there and car fanatics and car reviewers and things like this. We don't need another one. We like the ones we have, okay? And I was like, okay, well, what the do you want from me? And the reality is, A lot of people want to know how to build a business, how to make a career change, how to be an entrepreneur, how to get further, in their career, make money to where they're comfortable. And I think a lot of people want that, like buying their first house, buying things they want, have a savings account, investing. There's a lot of questions around this. And so while the cars are never going to be an afterthought, they're going to be less in focus. So I'll still have car days, I'll still have car videos, but it's not going to be so heavily. And there's my Bronco, my 1966 Bronco, put a 4-speed automatic transmission. This is going to get wrapped soon, going murdered out, his and hers Bronco, and 67 or 66 Mustang. I'm excited about that, but not to get off topic. I'm still very much into cars, but I think I want to show everything, not just the cars, the travel, document the business, answer your guys' questions from big to small on how I got to where I am today, and as a byproduct of that, being able to enjoy these machines, right? And it doesn't just begin and end with cars. And so I'm not going to get away completely from cars, but I want to show you guys how to have this financial freedom that, you start a business and a couple years later you can afford that McLaren, you can afford that Porsche, a lot of things that people dream about. And it's easier than you think, and it's also harder than you think too. I firmly believe anybody can do it. I firmly believe that. The challenge is, and that's the easy part, the hard part is, are you willing to sacrifice for a year, 2, 3, 4 years and stay in the same spot to have that pop, to have that win, to have that life-changing moment, that life-changing day or month? That's kind of how it works. That's the question you have to ask yourself is, are you willing to go to that length? A lot of people are impatient. They'll do something for 6 months and give up. They'll do something for a year and give up. There's many times in my business career where I've been up against the wall. I didn't know what to do. I thought failure was imminent, and it just wasn't the case, because I found a way around. I found a solution. I found a way through. So that's really what I want to focus on. I'm building out a couple coaching platforms, not in the way you think. I've done it very slow because I just don't like taking people's money. Anybody can always use more money. I'm not gonna, negotiate that. However, I want to make sure I give the right information and valuable information. I don't want to just build a course and be that guy and look, that's course guy, I want to offer valued information. And so my thing is, a lot of this stuff is in my head, and how do I get it out of my head? And how do I get it packaged into a way that actually helps people? And I'm starting to I've hired some people, I've hired an agency, and I'm starting to finally get through. I've talked to a lot of friends, I've talked to a lot of entrepreneurs, and I'm starting to finally understand how to articulate that. And again, I don't want to do something that's not perfect, that's not going to bring value. I understand that, especially with this, talking with business owners, people that aspire to start a business or move in their career, there's a certain level of professionalism and value I want to offer. I don't want to just charge somebody and not give them what it is they want. I want to see them succeed. I want to see them grow. I want to see them build, because same thing like my businesses, when I have my employees, I want the same financial freedom for them that I was given, that I had to work for, that they're working off for too. And so that's kind of the point of all this. That's where my channel is going. Go check out some of the most recent videos. I'm going to put this on the homepage until we get to 300,000. So everybody remember how to win, like, comment, subscribe, enable notifications on my page. And you know what? Who knows? You might learn something. So thank you guys for tuning in so much. That's the car I'm giving away. She's a beauty. I got to park her normally now. And I'm sure I'll have updates on the car as time goes on, but thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you next time. Hopefully you want to win this car, so I see you commenting down below. I like to have a conversation. And most importantly, people on here, if you go look at some of the comments, I don't have Botox. I don't. Got that a few times. I don't know if I should. People have recommended it. Maybe my face is just up. I don't know. I kind of like my face though. My age, people think I'm old, trying to act young. 35. I'm having a good time. We should all have a good time. And then a couple other things like my followers, things like that. I had my location all up, and I've been changing how I do my videos, and I'm just not really the best at social media, but I'm trying to figure it out. Like I said, packaging this information and value to you that makes sense. But outside of those couple digs, which feel free to dig at me, just, I think one gentleman said I said some tax information which wasn't true, and in a way he was right. I just didn't fully convey the thought. I was able to find it on the IRS website and send it to him. And so if you have any questions, you have remarks, you have suggestions, we're all learning. I want to learn, you want to learn, comment down below. If you have videos you want me to make, comment down below. I'll gladly make them for you within reason. And that's what this is all about. So again, thanks for tuning in. I'm giving away this 4 Series BMW. I want you to win. I truly do. So, whoop, that was the gas. Let's make sure that you enter and you have a chance to win. Thank you again.